So we planted all the seeds, we looked after them, we watered them, we fed them. And now it's time to reap the rewards. And this is my little walk I do each morning, to gaze at my tomatoes and be proud of what I've helped to grow in my little vegetable patch. So we've still got some green ones, there's some red ones, there's still some with flowers on. So we've still got more that are growing. So I'm just now going to pick, and I'm looking for the reddest ones. I like picking these every day if I can. Otherwise, I find they can go a little bit hard. They can sometimes split and they can sometimes have that harder skin. Whereas if I pick them every day, they seem to be in the best condition. I've got quite a lot here this year. At the moment, we are keeping up with them. I'm giving them away to friends and family, but we're managing to eat them. But if at some point I have too many, I will be freezing them. So if I'm going to freeze them, I will wash them first and then I'll put them in some sort of bowl with a lid and pop them in the freezer. When I want to use them in spaghetti bolognese or chilies or curries, I don't even thaw them out. I just pop them straight in the dish. So you can see I'm going round here and I'm picking them from all the different places. And you can see that the pots haven't got as many as the ones that are grown in the ground. But if you've got a small garden space, it's still worth doing, because look at these are the ones from the pots. There's still a handful. And I only went out yesterday and picked and cleared all the red ones. So this is a fresh batch this morning that has ripened overnight and early morning. So I'm still feeding once a week. I'm still checking to make sure that there's none of those suckers that have come out, which would take away the nutrients from the fruit that are trying to ripen. I'm still tying back if they're leaning over and they're getting risk of damage. So there's still a few things there to do to keep your plants as healthy as you can possibly keep them. Obviously it's difficult this year because of the heat and the extra watering. Some days I'm having to water a couple of times a day in the pots because they're drying out quicker. So just be aware that if you are growing your tomatoes in pots, you will have to keep checking them that they're not getting dry, because that's when diseases can come in. So this is my lovely harvest for today, and I shouldn't have to buy any tomatoes for the whole summer. So enjoy what you're picking out there.